Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back. So first things first, check out my wife's channel, Susan Millard. She's got some new quad footage up there as well as a awesome cookie recipe that's oatmeal date. And oh yeah, they're awesome cookies. I love cookies, right? And this is the first time she's actually made these, and it's like, they're pretty awesome. Anyway, so on with the fun stuff. Kevy's getting into a racing type quad, I guess you would call it that. It's actually a 3D 6G quad. It's made by XK, and it's got a built-in camera. No landing gear though, except for these little pads on the bottom. It's like, what about landing gear? But anyways, it's actually a good design the way they've done it, especially if you're going to try racing. Because this thing does like over 40 miles an hour, you know, top speed, which is pretty sick. And it's full FPV, 5.8 gigahertz, comes with a screen on, you know, for the remote. Yeah, you can program the hell out of this thing and really make it snappy and dance. Also, I'm getting goggles too. I found a set of goggles that I like. Checked out reviews on everything, so I'm pretty sure I got a good buy going on. So, hey, that's what I'm going to be doing for September, so you'll see that on my channel October-ish, okay, at some point once it comes in the mail. Also, more RC construction equipment is on its way as we speak, and hopefully that shows up in the mail tomorrow, as long as nobody goes on strike, because they're threatening strike again. It's like, geez, why don't they just, you know, whatever. Anyways, hopefully that shows up tomorrow. I'm still waiting for other parts too to come in from China. Hopefully they would show up tomorrow, which would be nice. And I'm going to be modding the JJR CH26 quad with my version of lighting for headlights, taillights, and of course bottom lights. I'm getting rid of the Christmas tree lights. I'm sick and tired of those things. Maybe I'll use them on something else. But yeah, when I get motivated, I'll get that done. Still working on getting a lathe, you know, which is like Christmas time thing anyways. If I make enough money, I can do it. And I can start doing custom RC parts for people as well as myself. Among other things, some custom pellet gun parts. Yes, yes. Because Kevy's gotten back into pellet guns a bit. And the bug is starting to bite again. So, but anyways, I have some more parts I still have to buy to make my mini carbine sniper rifle out of a 2240. But anyways, so that's going on. I'm picking up a pickup, Soundhole pickup actually by Fishman for my acoustic guitar this week because I need to get that thing jacked into a sound system because miking it up just doesn't quite do the trick. You know, so yeah, got to put a pickup in it. And I don't want to spend hundreds of dollars on, you know, have my body cut into to mount a system in there, and I can't afford one of the Fishman systems that do that. I don't want to buy some cheap one, and, you know, what if it doesn't sound right? You know, I've cut into it. You can only cut the body once, you know, so you better be getting some good stuff. So yeah, so I'm not going to do that. But besides, I have an electric guitar anyways, and eventually, when I can afford the acoustic guitar that I really like, it already has the Fishman equipment already with it, right from the factory. So, but that won't be for a while. But I keep going into the God room at Music City, and I'm staring down at that Taylor, and I'm like, where the hell do I find $2,500 in tax for that? I was looking into a Martin, I still am, but I mean, it's kind of like, you know, Martins are nice. This Taylor is nice to cutaway. You know, I really want a cutaway body style acoustic, but Martin cutaway body styles are, well, they're pretty expensive too, I guess. Yeah, they don't stock them in stock for me because I'm a left-handed person. I play lefty mainly, and if I'm going to spend that kind of money, I want a left-handed guitar. But anyways, I'm going to be getting back into pedals again. Turns out GarageBand and Amplitude just aren't cutting it for me anymore. So yeah, stupid me went and got rid of all my pedals and my amp, and now I got to buy that stuff all over again. But hey, Wish.com's got some sick-ass prices on guitar effects pedals, you know, and other guitar accessories. So I'm like, wow, I definitely got to go shopping there. I could take like a whole paycheck and just go poof, you know what I mean? And I still have all my jumper cables. I never got rid of all my loop cables. So yeah, I'm going to be going a little pedal happy. And then I can produce some really kick butt music for you guys on my RC videos and, you know, other type of music videos that I do too. So more progress to report there. Other than that, everything else is going pretty good, guys. I'm having a blast. Just enjoying life. You know, winter is coming, which sucks, but hey, it's part of the course. The nights are getting cooler, but we're still getting some nice temperatures during the day, which is nice too. But I can't say I'm looking forward to winter, except for the fact that I get to play with RC construction stuff in the winter and cut out an entire RC course with RC construction equipment. And I'm hoping to also modify a couple of plows onto my Summit and the wife's. Because, yeah, we're going to have some fun this winter. I'm not going to be flying my new race type 3D quad this winter, but I will be flying quads nonetheless, and I'm going to be buying more and more quads, especially big ones. Ever since I got that JJRC H26, it's like I feel so spoiled, because I've had that 212 quad for so long, and it's got like, oh, God knows how many flights, hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of flights on it. It won't die. Okay, I lost the body shell on it the other day. I got stuck in my neighbor's pine tree. I knocked it out, got the quad back, but lost the body shell. It's still stuck in the tree somewhere. But I had a couple of spare body shells here that were different and cooler looking. Actually, if you look at the V949 by WL Toys, it's that body shell. And so maybe I'll cut a video for you guys this week, who knows. But I like that shell because it still actually parachutes a little bit. Not as much as the other original one did, because it was like a deep parachute into it. This is a little bit more shallower, so it actually comes down pretty neat. But anyway, so we'll do some drop tests. Now, the JGRC, I'm not going to drive you guys nuts anymore with that for a while. I'm going to be taking it apart soon to mod my version of light into that sucker. And I'm going to put some kick-ass headlights, taillights. I'm going to rip off those Christmas tree frickin' lights that are on that thing. And I'm going to put some real lighting on there to light up the ground with. And also be able to see it properly at night. So I'm going to pick my colors wisely for front and rear. But I'm going to have a lot of fun with that thing. I've been using my Mobius cam that I modded on the top of it. I am eventually going to get the proper camera for it for the bottom. So that'll be cool. Other than that, yeah, I'm just looking at scoping out more and more of this FPV equipment, even a nano camera that'll work on my RC land vehicles. And it's actually got the transmitter built into it already for 5.8, so it'll bind perfectly to the goggles that I'm going to be getting for that quad anyway. And so that camera will work, and it works off like a smallest power source is like a 1-cell LiPo minimum, so it's like, wow, that works. I got lots of them kicking around here, something I don't have to buy extra. But anyways, lots of fun, exciting things are ahead. Hopefully everything works out as planned, especially for my machine shop going back up and running. I still have to put a new floor in my shed yet. I'm got to work on that, and a roof, among other things, but I'll get to that eventually down the road. You know how it goes. Yeah, we'll get things going, that's for sure, and have a lot of fun. In the meantime, thank you for watching this video. Also, I'd like to thank all my subscribers, especially the 600 and some odd new ones. And man, my channel is snowballing, guys. It is going mental. Even my views this month are like over 300,000 so far, and I'm like, holy wow, and I just hope it keeps building and building and building and building and building. It's taken a long time to get my channel where it is, and it's just exploding, and it is so rewarding to see, where your channel starts to just grow, eh? Lots of hard work there, and really enjoying it, but I'm having fun. That's the thing. I'm having fun. You guys are having fun. Hey, that's what counts. Anyway, so that's it. That's all. Catch you in the next one. Yeah.